All right, so look. Oh.
Hey.
Hey. Well, I'm very confused. What?
Wait. Who is this?
Wait, you're not the guy we thought we were gonna talk to.
I'm confused.
Just to be clear, you're Darius.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he says it will be great to talk to my manager. This is a US TV show and I should get paid.
What? Good night. Let's go. Pack it up.
I mean,
Oh my God.
We're leaving. Tell him to talk to my ass. Is he out of his mind?
Oh my
No,
God.
stop.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna pray for you. We have to go. Pack it up.
I just want to get to the finish line. You know what I mean? Like, we came all this way, we ran this marathon, and it's like,
Unbelievable.
we're so close. You
I
know?
will pay him with one of these.
Tell you no mind.
And one of these.
Right.
I
Got two more.
Yes, you will get paid, but we need to video call with you now.
You gotta talk to his management, Neve.
Here is a link.
We should get paid for you wasting our time.
Let me get my Zoom open
For the
again.
past
just in
3
case.
hours. Right?
So he has our Zoom info.
I don't wanna talk to him.
We are ready for you.
I should get paid.
He was typing. Oh, he says, until we settle with money, I don't want a video chat. My manager is here now. Please talk to him. Okay. You want me to talk to your manager? Put him on.
Yeah, put him on. I don't think he's gonna surface.
I don't think so. Oh. Someone just came in the Zoom. Hold on. Hello? Anyone there? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Can hear you
Yes.
now.
Hi, can you hear us?
Yeah, this is Alexander, Flavor's manager.
Alexander. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Before we talk anything, we need to talk about money.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
You send the money using real transfer.
So you want us to send a money transfer?
Yeah, through real. You can use real or Sedway.
Well, can we send?
Joe can have it.
Right.
Right. In order for that to happen, somebody needs to get on.
Right. All right. Well, so look, I understand you feel like if you show us who you are, or if you get Flavor to come on, you may not end up getting paid. I can tell you, we will pay you. I can also tell you that I know you're not Flavor's manager, and that
What are you saying? What are you saying?
we just had a very nice call, a video chat with the real Flavor, the artist.
For free.
That cannot be true. Hold on, that cannot be true.
You cannot.
I am Flavor's manager, and Flavor is right here with me.
Well, then ask him.
To get back on.
We just spoke to him.
He's right here with me. I don't think you talk to the real Flavor. That is not Flavor. I said I am Flavor's manager. Flavor can never talk to you because this is a TV show. He needs to get paid before he talk to you.
I think it's clear that you want to get paid. And like I said, we will absolutely pay you, but I'm not going to just send that to you because I don't know that you'll then actually talk to us. And based on the fact that I know you're lying about being Flavor and also being Flavor's manager, I have to assume that you're also lying about getting Flavor to talk to us once we've sent you the money. So this is your last chance. Take it or leave it. Come on the Zoom, show us who you are. But if you don't do that, we'll just have to say goodbye, and that'll be that. You won't have money.
I am Alexander. Flavor will not be on this show except to pay the money first.
Okay, so I guess that's it. Thank you anyway. I hope that you don't need to lie anymore and catfish people and pretend to be Flavor.
It's disrespectful.
And it's rude and disrespectful.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you still Flavor's manager?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Look, we know you're not, and that's okay. We don't care. We don't care.
I am Flavor's manager. What are you saying?
We just spoke to him. We just
Just
video
spoke to
called with the real guy. Not some bad fake video chat trick. We talked to the real Flavor.
I am Flavor's manager.
Okay. Let's just. I'm happy that you're Flavor's manager. You're doing a great job. His career is going very well. Good job.
Nice. That's good.
Kimberly has been talking to someone. We know she hasn't been talking to Flavor, so we're just trying to figure out who Kimberly has been talking to.
Okay. Where Kimberly has been speaking to me. I am Alexander. I am not Flavor's manager.
Aha, that's what we thought. You said your name was Alexander,
Yeah.
and you're in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
So what was your intention all this time speaking to Kimberly?
My intention was to catfish her, to get money from her.
How old are you?
23.
23?
Yeah.
I have children older than you.
Oh,
How long have you been doing this kind of work?
a year.
We spoke to another woman who we think is another one of your victims. She thinks that she's Flavor's personal assistant. Do you know who that is?
She's my sister. She was just trying to make everything real.
Oh, that was your sister we spoke to.
Yes, she was just trying to cover up for me.
I see. Do you have a job?
No, I can play football, I can do comedy, I can dance.
Well, that's great that you have all these talents, so why aren't you using them? Why are you catfishing people and trying to scam people for money?
Here in Nigeria, people normally get money here in catfishing.
Right. We can respect the fact that you are going through a struggle that we will never understand. But you know that what you're doing is wrong.
Well, I'm a single parent, and you know that. So to take advantage of a single person is disrespectful to me. You should seek God in your prayers and ask Him for better direction, not to deceive and manipulate people's feelings.
I will never catfish again. I've stopped catfishing.
I don't believe you, but God can change your heart. I'm not in charge.
Sure.
Raven?
Oh, I've seen that person before. How are you?
How you doing? Neve.
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You know them?
Yeah, I think I've seen that person.
Really?
Real familiar.
Really?
Real familiar. Yes.
Well, let's go talk to them.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Cammie.
I'm Remy.
Nice to meet you.
What'd you say your name was?
Remy.
Remy.
Okay. And obviously this is Reese.
Hello. What's up?
Hello, Reese.
Are you from? Where you from?
I'm from Jersey.
You from Jersey?
Do you know Remy?
Real familiar. Have you seen me? Do you know me? How
Yeah.
do you know me?
We hung out at the club.
At the club.
Me, you, and my girl.
Oh,
Okay.
so before you started talking to him.
Correct. He just came to us. We walked to the bar. He walked up to us, and he's introduced himself. Very nice. Offered us drinks. So we just all had a good time.
Okay.
Just because we had such a good time, I just wanted to get to know him more. And also because I just think he's very attractive.
I mean, I do have a lot of gay friends, but I'm not bisexual. I am straight.
So did you then immediately create a Jessica profile, or did you already have the Jessica?
No, I already have a Jessica profile.
So do you do this to other people?
Well, I only do this to people that I'm attracted to. And it's not catfishing. It's more like just getting to know them to protect myself and my identity. And once I get to know them, if they're down to be with another guy, then I speak to the person as me. But Jessica is just more to get to know the person.
Sure. Okay.
But then at some point in talking to Reese, you knew that he was heterosexual and only interested in talking to women. And you were then trying to catfish him and fool him into thinking that he was talking to a girl by enlisting your girlfriend to call him on the phone.
No, that was actually just to keep the role going, so until I got to the question, which I never got to. I was taking it slow.
Okay.
I never got to that
But
level.
you have in the past with other guys that you've talked to.
Yes.
And asked, hey, would you ever think about seeing a guy? And in some cases they said yes.
Yes.
In which case you'd say, oh, this is really me, or oh, you should meet my friend.
No, then I'll be like, okay, well, I have a friend. And then I send the picture.
So you never admitted that you were Jessica, you just sort of
Correct.
shuffled them into.
Correct.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So I mean, it is catfishing.
It is.
Right. And you know that's not okay.
Yeah. But in a way of like, just to find out what type of person they are.
But wouldn't it be faster just to message them as you and say like, hey, it was so nice meeting you, thanks for the drinks. I had a nice time. Would love to do it
I never
again.
said I didn't. I never said I didn't do that. I do
Oh,
do that.
okay.
But the ones that I don't add is the ones that I'm sketchy about. The ones I'm sketchy about, then I find out through Jessica first. I don't want to put myself on the spot where I'm afraid because of the fact that these people are hanging out on the spots that I go to. So I'm protecting myself, my identity.
Have you had any experiences with guys that you were interested in that were negative? Were you?
That's why I use Jessica, because I have. They started getting nasty, like, I will you up. That's when I started using her to protect myself.
But why not make a fake Instagram of a guy and DM them and see if they'll talk to a guy?
Because that's not how DL works.
Okay.
Yeah.
A guy that's on the DL is not going to tell another man, especially on Instagram, that they're gay.
Interesting. I mean, look, it's come up on the show once or twice before. The delicate dance
'Cause it's definitely
of
delicate.
a gay man who's interested in men who you think present as straight, who are also into guys. And trying to find those guys is tricky.
Is this the kink that Raven was referring to?
Yes.
Any kink is fine as long as it doesn't hurt anyone and it's consensual. But the kink that you seem to have does not seem to be consensual.
How?
It's not consensual if you're trying to lure men in with a picture of a girl and then coercing them to hook up with you.
The thing is, once I know that they're straight, it's over. I'm not forcing anyone. I'm not trying to turn anyone. I'm not saying like, oh, let's hang out with my girlfriend. Let's get drunk and see if I can turn him. No, it's over.
But Reese isn't bi, so your read on him was way off.
Right.
I guess the question is, how long were you planning on doing this with Reese? Like, how long does it usually take you to gauge where the guys are at that you're talking to?
Usually within like a week, depending on the person, within like
so
a
quick.
week or two, quick, very quick.
So it did.
But Reese, it couldn't be that quick because I usually don't want him to think she was fake. I want him to think that she was real, so that when I got to that question, his answer will be honest.
That's the problem, though. You let this go on for months, leading him on the whole time. That's not okay. You have got to stop doing this.
I know. I'm sorry.
You deserve to be with somebody who is not afraid to be with you from your own page. You deserve to be with somebody who is just as proud to be with you as you are to be with them. And you shouldn't have to cower behind any kind of fake page to get interest from someone. But I think that through a little bit more, we can find better ways for you to protect yourself.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, the way you're explaining it, at first when I saw you, I was really upset. Like this is what I didn't want.
And I'm sorry. I understand.
You know, but I get it. And I'm sorry that that's what you have to, deal with. I don't agree.
Of course.
But I understand. And, I just hope that you go about it differently next time. And I think you will find, if you go about it that way, I think you'll find what you deserve a lot faster. You seem like a cool person. You feel me? So, we can go out, we can hang out.
Cool.
I want a drink next time.
Okay.
That's true.
I need
Yeah.
a drink. I think you owe me. You owe me a whole night of drinks.
Yes, I do.
Cool?
For this,
Shots.
I do. I'm sorry.
Shots.
I'm so sorry. Shots.
For sure.
Thanks for putting yourself out there. Thanks for being so
sure.
understanding
Yeah,
and
no.
non-judgmental.
No, thank you guys for coming in. Once again, sorry for wasting your time.
I mean, I do hugs, man. If you need some good energy, be
Please.
yourself.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
Just shoot your shots.
I'm more shocked that they actually love the TV.
I'm really blown about seeing this TV when you pull over. It's great.
Hi.
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 Hey.
Oh,
Hi.
Neve.
Hi, Doris.
Doris. All right, nice
Doris.
to meet you.
So you're not Melissa or Megan?
Well, are you who we've been communicating with? Are you the person that's been talking to John this whole time?
Yeah.
But we also obviously talked to some guy.
Yeah, that's a friend of mine, Phil.
Okay. His name is Phil.
Yeah. I just kind of needed someone to help me out.
Got it.
To kind of get in the middle of it.
Okay. Before we get into questions and kind of clear it, why don't you just kind of let us know what's up from your side of things so that we can better understand how this all went down.
Well, I've been in a very vulnerable state. I've been over a lot in a lot of relationships. So creating the Megan account has caused me to let my wall down a little bit. Everything that I have told him, though, has been true, other than the picture, of course. The picture is definitely not me.
Okay. And kids?
I do have kids.
2 kids.
I do, and I have 2 boys, yeah.
Okay, so that's all true.
That's all true.
You're
but
not 20.
I'm not 27.
But how old are you?
I really don't want to say that.
Okay. I
because
wouldn't ask ever except you lied about your age.
Right.
And I just feel like in this context, you kind of have to confess what your actual age is.
Oh my goodness.
Because you lied.
I really am not comfortable sharing my age right now. John, I will definitely tell you my age when I'm comfortable.
What's the problem? I mean...
I have a lot of emotional damage from my exes. And you could tell how much he had went through, and I went through a lot of too. You know, so, I guess I also wanted to see, you know, if I looked like somebody else, you know, maybe thinner, you know, a little younger, see what the reaction was gonna be. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Because like, I'm really sorry. It was like the response was different for me, you know? Sorry I'm breaking down here.
But why didn't you talk to him on the phone?
I think when I heard a little bit about him investigating into Megan, I knew her voice was gonna be different, you know?
And the text messages that John got last night
From Doris.
Yes, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
Yep.
And then the other one?
Christine.
That's my friend, Melissa.
Right.
Oh, that's your friend.
She's a really good friend of mine.
She just
that's
texted for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Melissa.
Yeah.
Who posted on your wall. You've really been lying to me for 3 months, and I've never been lied to that long. I'm just blown right now. Like, if you know that I've been through, you shouldn't just kept on lying to me.
Everything I have told you is true, other than the physicality.
Everything else you told me is not true.
Yeah, other than the physicality of it, and I hope that you're not that shallow.
But we know that the Megan page is fake.
Some guys can be shallow.
But you can't, that's kind of manipulative to say. Because you did lie to him. So you can't say, I hope that you're not that shallow, and because we have an emotional connection, that's gonna tug on his heartstrings and make him think that he now has to have a relationship.
No, not at all. No.
It's not
what he
shallow
said
for
is
somebody to
100%.
want somebody to tell the truth.
Like telling the truth.
You know, my intention was not to hurt you. You know what I mean? I'm probably getting hurt more because I feel so bad, you know?
Do you need a minute?
Yeah.
Should we go in the car or something?
Feel bad. I mean, I hope he handles it, you know, right? I mean, that's why I didn't want to, like, keep continuing this, you know? God, I'm gonna keep crying. That wasn't my plan to, you know, the waterworks to come.
You have to see any water.
Yeah, but they're in there.
Oh, this is crazy.
What do you think?
I already came expecting a catfish. I don't know, she seems really nice. But she lied, I can't do it. She is fun to talk to. I might be just talk to her sometimes. I'm just thinking about it.
You want to know what I think?
Maybe I'm just too nice of a guy. You mean just cut my losses?
You are a very nice guy.
Thank you.
A very good guy. She knows that. The things that she's saying are very manipulative. Saying, you know, you're probably hurt, but I'm probably hurt more. How can you say that?
Yeah.
To say, well, you know, everything I've told you is true except for the pictures. If you're shallow, then
Yeah, if
fine.
I'm shallow, yeah.
It has nothing to do with you.
I'm glad you got that.
It's not
I'm
true.
thinking, am I being shallow?
No. I understand that she might be an emotional person, but all those emotions didn't actually result in any tears that I saw.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, we had a connection. Everything was just, it was so real. I mean,
You did actually imagine yourself in a relationship with him.
yeah, we have so much in common. It's crazy. Do I expect him to want to date me? You know, just meeting me for the first time right now? I don't know.
Who's that?
I can't see that far.
What the hell?
That's Brittany. What the?
What's up?
Hey.
I'm so confused. Hi. Neve.
Brittany.
Nice to meet you.
Cammie, nice to meet you.
Brittany. Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
We're confused,
What do you mean?
but maybe you don't know what's been going on. Somehow, there's a situation So have you been talking to her the whole time?
Yes. Hayley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been you texting her?
Yes.
Okay. But if that's true, then why haven't you FaceTimed with her?
I don't do long distance relationships, so if I FaceTime with her and make the relationship or, you know, what we have a bit too real for me, I'm scared of it.
Do you have two sort of nearly identical Instagram accounts?
No, my Instagram got hacked.
So that really happened?
Yes.
But there's another Instagram account.
Yeah. That used to be my old Instagram, but I don't have that Instagram.
You don't use that?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's Lily?
Lily's my best friend.
Okay. We spoke to her.
Spoke to Lily.
Yeah. We had a FaceTime call with her
in the middle
2 days ago.
She didn't tell you that?
No.
I guess not.
No.
Did you tell Lily you were meeting us today?
Yeah. I told her, like, I'm talking to this girl, and I'm gonna meet up with her. Didn't think anything of it.
Lily just met us at our hotel, and she said that it wasn't you and that it was some embarrassing situation that we should just leave it alone.
I don't understand why she would talk to you guys, but I'm like actually really pissed off. Because it's just like weird behavior is not something like I know her to do.
Yeah.
So, you know? So it's weird.
I mean, we gotta talk to her and figure out what's actually going on here, because you seem like a genuine person. I don't think that you would show up here if you weren't, but I'm hella scared that Lily's about to pop out of a bush and kill all of us for making this interaction happen.
All right, so let's call Lily and see if there's some explanation for this. I wonder if Lily is sort of in love with me.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Have you ever thought that she might have a crush on you?
We've been friends for so long, so it's weird.
Well, because there's only two scenarios. Either you're just bold-faced lying, or Lily is in love with you and has been trying to keep Hayley away from meeting you, which is what I think is actually going on here.
Friends joke about it all the time, but you know, her being my best friend, I never really thought twice about it.
Does Lily date women?
She dibbles and dabbles sometimes.
In the past, has she been supportive of your relationships?
She's been protective of me, but not to this extent.
Right. Until now.
Yeah.
It looks like Lily made up some weird nonsense and made an effort to kind of try and mess this up.
Right.
And almost did. Honestly, I don't want your friendship with Lily to end over this. Hopefully you guys can work it out.
She just gotta respect boundaries.
But forget Lily. Look, this craziness is getting in the way of you guys just getting to like be cool and actually meet each other for the first time. Let's just kind of start fresh. You like her.
Yes.
And you like her.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you were a little hesitant about taking the next step, here we are.
Here we are.
Finally meeting, face to face. Hang out. We're gonna give you some room to just vibe, and we'll check in with you in a little bit. Give him some space.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
Look beautiful.
Thank you. Cry. You better not cry.
No.
Is my glitter on your face?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, they about to.
Some space. Give him some space. Give him some space.
Such a dad.
Why did it take you so long to like meet, FaceTime?
Scared. Just trying to protect myself, that's all.
So now that we're face to face, now what? Are you still scared?
I'm always gonna be scared, you know? Jumping into something, something new is always gonna be scary. But I'm willing to, move forward and see where this goes.
Oh, this is nerve. My heart is beating so fast.
Darius needs to bring his ass to the principal's office immediately.
Yeah. All right, so look. Oh.
Hey.
Hey. Well, I'm very confused. What?
Wait. Who is this?
Wait, you're not the guy we thought we were gonna talk to.
I'm confused.
Just to be clear, you're Darius.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And you're the one who's been talking to both of the women here on the Zoom.
Yes.
Okay. So we want to just clear this up because we're a little confused. We're gonna show you our screen. Are these your profiles? Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay, so there's just a kid named Darius who lives in Mississippi who happens to have a lot of weird profiles, but that's not you.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so because that really got confused because when we looked that name up, we found like 16 profiles for this kid who's 18. So we were all wrong.
Yeah.
Can you just give us a little background information on you? Because we're
perplexed.
Yeah.
All right. My name's Darius, and I'm 25. And I stay in Mississippi.
Okay, so you are in Mississippi.
What are you doing in Mississippi? Scamming?
No, I made that up.
So you don't scam?
No.
And how long have you had a fake profile? Was it before Myldred?
It was like when I had met her around that time.
What made you start a profile with somebody else's pictures?
Because, you know, a guy like me, I felt kind of lonely and I felt like I need people to talk to because after I had lost my brother, people wasn't there for me like I wanted to be.
Okay, but what do you mean a guy like you? What does that mean?
I'm a little person.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, where I'm from, when people see me, they don't see me as a normal person.
So you've had bad experiences with meeting people?
Yes.
And then you mentioned that you lost a brother.
That was very close. That was like my best friend.
What happened?
He got shot. It was like the accidental shooting. And I wanted more people to talk to because I didn't have people to talk to at the time.
Oh man, that's tough. What was anything that you told Myldred or India about KJ's life actually true and sort of part of your life?
Not really. I made all of that up basically.
And were you ever hospitalized for attempted suicide?
No.
Wow. So why did you tell me you was gonna kill yourself when I said I was gonna leave you?
Because I felt like I wasn't gonna have nobody to talk to after that. So that's why I said that, to keep you around.
But you was talking to India.
And all these other girls. That's my thing.
There were other girls that you talked to, right?
No.
Did you come on here to tell the truth?
I am.
What about the girls I saw with my own eyes? You talked to multiple girls, and I'm not making it seem like it's just us.
I mean, I was, but it wasn't like
a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
A lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Wow, my heart is like beating so fast right now.
I mean, look, here's what's confusing to me. I've spoken to a lot of people who have started a fake profile because they felt insecure or maybe they weren't happy with the way they looked, any number of reasons, all of which are valid. What's a little bit more difficult for me here in this case is that you've continued this relationship now with Myldred for a long time. It's been 6 years. And over the course of that time, she discovered that you had lied to her and tried to move on, but you've continued to lie after those moments. You kept trying to cover it up and keep the lie going and manipulated her into continuing to talk to you by telling her that if she didn't, you would kill yourself.